Ladies and gentlemen, you ever had a week that just felt like it lasted for about a year and a half? I've had one of those weeks. But you know what? It's all better now because here we are. Episode 34?
34.
Of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow. Definitely not blue, yellow, red. I'm one of your three hosts, Wyatt.
I'm Austin.
Have you ever stopped and looked around and realized something was wrong? Sparky Boy doesn't sparky joy like he used to. Your drumstick hits differently than it did in the past. On the eyes, Beezy is no longer easy. It looks sleazy and makes it queasy. Audrey seems off, almost like it's been replaced by some kind of Audrey 2. Push-ups vibes are all wrong, and it's really starting to pull you down. You look at Ort Good, and he just ain't as good as he ought to be. That's when you know you've crossed over into the recreation zone. I'm Jacob. Oh, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Tight.
Wow. Look at my game. Look at your game, Wyatt.
What?
Jacob's game didn't change. What a
Yeah.
loser. And I'm Austin.
Welcome back to Pokemon.
What a loser, and I'm all.
Let's get started here. This has been a journey, to say the
This
least.
is a journey.
You don't know the half of it.
Like Wyatt
Also,
inferred-
let's play the game.
Let's play. Okay. Okay, so let me go ahead and say this. This is something that Wyatt actually did that neither of us did, Jacob.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You had asked, is there any point in going through Diglett Cave? And I said no. So you and I never went through Diglett Cave. Wyatt did, and he got an HM that we need.
That's
we got
right.
Flash.
Yeah.
Time to catch up,
So-
boys.
You and I have some...
you were running through the dark cave.
I was just
completely
like,
blind.
yeah, no, that was a horrible idea. But
The
also,
only
I have a
thing is-
bike.
The only thing is, it's been like a week since we played this, so I have no idea where I'm going.
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like Wyatt inferred, it's actually been an entire year and a half.
Since our last recording session.
We are recording this
Disgusting.
August 5th of 2023.
And this comes out theoretically on the 24th.
Yeah, wow. But our last recording session was like February 5th or 6th
Of last year.
of 2022.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. 420 used cut. But also in that time, in that year and a half gap, Jacob's game save file got lost.
It's dead. Yeah.
He just opened the game one day for something else entirely, and
Bye-bye.
yeah, it's gone.
He definitely didn't open the game to get ahead on us without us knowing.
No, never.
So you may be wondering, how is Jacob playing the game right now if his save file was gone?
How indeed, Austin? Why don't you tell us?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
He and I were in a Discord call. We just so happened to both be on the Discord call when he checked his game
And saw that it was gone.
and saw that it was gone, and we ended that call very negatively. Like,
I'm gonna say, I don't cry very often, but there were honestly a couple of tears being shed by me.
It was a sad day. A day that will forever live in infamy.
So then, what did we do? Walk us through it.
But I didn't want to give up yet, and I just so happened in the back of my mind to remember that there was a video put out by My Life in Gaming on YouTube.
That's where it all started, right?
Yeah, and so that video is all about backing up save data, and I thought I could remember it's possible to... oh my gosh. Diglett has the proper colors! Whoa! And so does Perio! Alright. I thought I remembered there was a way to actually, like, transfer the save back. Because a lot of that video is talking about like if you wanted to replace batteries, save batteries in like these older game cartridges, but you can't do that without without losing your save data. So anyway, I sent the video to Jacob and I let him look at it, and he was looking at he discovered this. They had the Retrode
Yes.
as a tool, but it was really expensive. It was like $200 or something.
Yeah.
And that
sounds about right.
That's just the Retrode itself, which can only natively take Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, I think, games. So there's an adapter for Game Boy games, but it's that would have been even more. So I just decided to like look at alternatives. I got a sort of game hacking like cheats thing. I forget what it's called. Actually, I think it's just an action replay is what it's called, but it's what am I trying to say? But it doesn't do what you need it to do. It's very basic. It's kind of a fun way to cheat through the game, but it's not gonna do what we want in terms of like recovering his save file.
Right.
So in the meantime, I was using an emulator and attempting to I found a Pokemon save file editor, which is Rhydon.exe, and it is
Great.
It is. Yeah, it honestly is. It not only edits the save file in general in terms of like your inventory, your money, your Pokedex, in your boxes and party and stuff, but you can edit each into Pokemon individually and give them all of their stats and stuff. So I deep dove.
Well,
Deep do.
yeah, start with that.
I deep dove into like learning about Gen 1 stats and how they work.
Both of us did.
Both of us did. And so instead of EVs and IVs,
There are DVs.
DVs and stat experience.
Yes.
Is what they're called.
Similar function, just different name.
Yes. And so we learned multiple things, like how DVs. So DVs are like IVs, and they can be any number between 0 and 15. We learned that your HP DV is actually determined by
Based
the other
on
ones.
the other four, yeah.
Yeah.
Whether they're odd or even, actually.
Yeah. It's kind of like a binary.
Yeah. It's not based on that in the code. In binary, it's based on whether they end in a 1 or a 0. But,
Yeah.
But same effect.
So Stan, have you caught at least 10 kinds of Pokemon? No. Oh, I see. When you get 10 kinds, come back. Kinds? That's interesting. Kinds. So
like fish or fishes?
Oh, I've got 40 kinds. Jacob and I like dug through all of the video, all 33 episodes before this.
Yes.
To try and figure out all the trainers he's battled.
Yeah, well,
Salvage.
this is where I came in. This is
Yeah.
where I did some heavy lifting of my own. Is that I went through all 33 episodes and I tracked, let me think here. I tracked every Pokemon. No, I tracked every trainer that I fought in the game. I tracked every item I picked up. I tracked every item I used. I tracked every time I went shopping. Is that it? I tracked every battle I won and lost, to clarify.
Yes, you did. And we
through the first 33 episodes.
We kept track of you kept track of the money and everything. So he did all of that, whereas I kept track
Of the Pokemon themselves.
So I wrote down every single battle that he won.
And how much experience I got from that battle.
How much experience points and also how much stat experience essentially, because every Pokemon that you defeat gives you a different amount of stat experience for each stat.
Yes, based on the species.
So it was confusing, to say the least. So yeah, it's been a long journey. There's some Pokemon that we could figure out for sure. Like the ones he's used the most, we could figure out for sure the DVs, and they should be like theoretically about as accurate as possible.
Right.
Which includes like Sparky Boy and Drumstick and Beezy even, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Beezy.
A fair few of them are perfectly accurate.
Yes. There are a couple, or there's several that it's kind of a Schrodinger's cat situation. We never saw enough data to know what their stats are.
And therefore, we had to basically roll the dice.
We basically rolled the dice again. And so it's like, because we never opened that box to see if the cat was alive or dead, it's both alive and dead at the same time. It is both accurate and inaccurate at the same time.
Very...
Yeah.
Let me ask you, where's Flash? I went through Diglett Cave.
You'll never
You went all the way
find
through?
it.
Yeah, I'm all the way through.
It's south a little of where you exit.
I don't appreciate this.
In the building?
Camaraderie going on amongst my enemies.
Well, actually, I'll give you a piece of advice as well, Wyatt, that I meant to say. You never got the Thunderbolt TM from Lieutenant Surge because your bag was full.
My bag was
and I don't think you ever even realized, like not even in the moment.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm stuck looking for a cut here.
How do
I'm sorry, Flash.
Gotta empty my bag.
I don't. Is it in the building?
Yeah. I think no, there's two buildings, I think.
It's in the lower one.
Big.
Yeah.
But you can access that without cut. Right?
Well, from the Diglett Cave.
It's a different part of the building? Or no. Do I need to go through the building? Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, that's an HP up, actually. You know what? I'm still confused. Oh, here we go. Here's something. No, that's a moonstone. I need one. Cool.
So maybe it's higher up.
Oh, here's another cut tree.
Oh yeah, I think it's below that cut tree.
You sure? Man, I thought I knew what I was doing, but I forgot I need to go get Flash, and now I'm just completely lost automatically.
Try using Flash.
Anyway, so this was the reintroductory episode. I feel like I've talked a lot this episode.
Yeah, you have.
I feel like I have
fine.
talked not a lot on this
And
episode
this
because
is
I've
how-
been focused on figuring.
I did enjoy your intro though, Wyatt.
This is how we
and I enjoyed
resurrected my
Jacob's
game.
poem that he essentially wrote.
Yeah.
A love letter is.
Yeah. Well, I tried to make some jokes.
I thought it was pretty good. Or good enough.
Ort.
Yeah, just ain't as good as it ought to be.
Or
Or
to be,
to
that's
be.
right, yeah.
I just wasted that time.
Jeez.
Oh, here we go.
Jeeves.
Jeeves. That's like
Oh,
a
wow.
running
That's
bit
embarrassing.
Jacob and I have.
It was his aid in this building here.
Yeah. Well, at least you found it.
Is a.
I really didn't know how to describe because I didn't pay enough attention to like where the building was. I was just
So,
like,
before we wrap up here, I do want to lay out, because I've told both of these people here off camera, I've got some big plans for this section of the game, leading up to badge number 4.
Really?
And here's what I'd like to do. I've got 3 goals, and one of them is secret, but we'll get to that later. Goal number 1 is get Fly ASAP.
Oh yeah.
Goal number 2 is use Fly to get a whole lot of Pokedex done. And goal number 3 is a secret.
How secretive of you.
if any of you, either of you would like to take a guess as to what it could be, I'll confirm if you get it right.
Well, I think I actually already guessed off camera.
We've already got Flash.
It's that I think I said, is it another team member, and you said no, or
Yeah.
maybe you didn't.
No, that is true. It's not another team member.
Yeah.
It's getting the item finder.
I have a goal of getting another team member,
Okay.
and I feel like I actually made it pretty obvious in the videos. So Jacob, being the person who's like seen the videos almost as much as me, might know.
I don't think I could guess.
Oh,
Or I'm
really?
not going to immediately. Give it some
Okay.
time.
Give it some time.
Let it fester.
Uncle Fester.
That's not the right word, but
Uncle Fester. Oh, jeez. Okay. So let me go to the mart. But anyway, I eventually broke down and bought the retro. I never actually said that. I eventually broke down,
bought the retro.
bought the retro and the plug-in for the Game Boy.
Plug it in.
Wow, I'm rich.
Well, you don't have to be so.
Okay, that was unrelated.
He just realized.
That was
like,
unrelated.
I dropped $200.
I'm at the
Rich.
I'm at the mart and I see I have 51,000 Pokédollars.
Good lord. See, I'm the poorest one out of all of us.
You could almost buy a Porygon for that much.
No, don't even get into that. We can talk about that later on, but we've got a plan, sort of, for Porygon.
Yeah, it's gonna be its own special little event.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna be one episode or
like at the end of the entire
several episodes.
playthrough.
Or
Anyways.
well, maybe it might not be.
Anyways, you bought the retro.
It might be in the middle
We
of the playthrough.
recreated everything, and then we dumped the file onto their yellow cartridge.
Yeah,
And we're back.
we're finally back. And Jacob finally has his Pokemon again.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm unbelievably excited. All right, well, I think we filled up an entire episode just with backstory here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ready to wrap it up?
I got
The
Flash.
only thing that I did, I rearranged my party, I rearranged my items, and I went and got Flash. And that's it.
I don't think you rearranged your items again.
I put like the SS ticket away.
Oh, okay. That's actually smart. I'm gonna do that right now
Yeah.
myself.
Well,
What-
can you,
did Wyatt make some good progress at least?
No.
He didn't have to talk very much.
I was
No.
mostly
Focusing.
running around trying to figure out where I was going.
oh my gosh.
But I did find a few things that were handy.
Okay.
I suppose.
Cool.
Really?
Like, I got my Moonstone, I guess. All right, well,
Is this it?
Yeah. Are we calling it here then?
oh yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Call it in the air.
Well, as always, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you for rejoining us.
Rejoining us.
We're-
a
we're-
year and a half.
I think we were even more excited to be back than you are to see us right now.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
What a journey.
We're here. We're
Well-
finally here.
All right. Well, I gotta go.
All right. Well, till next time.
Yes.
Bye.
Don't, da da da, don't.
Okay.
See ya.